Hey, today was super stressful. Um, I woke up, if that wasn't enough. I got to school and immediately started working on all the stuff I had to do for English that I procrastinated over the weekend because I didn't take my book home and I really just didn't feel like doing it because Friday night was perf. And as you guys know, I pulled an all nighter and it was a good time. And made some progress with the boy, essentially. I have a funny story about that, but anyway, I'm explaining today first. So, me started working on that. Did some of the final vocab that I have to do. Had to go to first hour, so I went to first hour. Then I skipped choir. I told Anisha to tell Jade that I was working on something very urgent, which it was very urgent because I needed to work on it and get it in because, yeah. So then I finished the vocab during second, and then I finished my paper by the end of third. So I just busted out something just in a couple hours that I should have been working on for about 2 weeks. Such is life. Yeah, so that was good. Then after school today, went to Kelsey's house and had dinner after walking around with Kelsey and Alexa. And that was really fun, actually. I'm just craving summertime. I'm craving, like, being with friends and, like, not having to go to school and just, like, spending days out in the sun playing games and talking and whatever. So, yeah, buddy. I got the job. I don't know. I feel like super steady and together right now, even though my life is like kind of spiraling into new things. I feel pretty good about it. Like just graduating is gonna be good, and getting a job and like feel like I'm making progress with a crush, which hasn't happened in a really long time. Yeah, so that's good. So more about Friday night. So we had to take Tiana home, and I hate explaining this because this is on the internet forever, and someday he might find this and be like, oh god. So basically, we drove to Tiana's house, and like Gracie drove Tiana, and then we followed her in Riley's car, and in Riley's car it was me, Angel, and the boy. And the boy was like, wow, I really like Tiana's house. I've been there once. I was like on the inside. It was really cool. And I was like, yeah, I like her floors. I'm not cut out for this type of work. But then I added on without knowing it. I was like, yeah, they're really nice hardwood. Didn't notice what I said until after I said it. Didn't notice that until today, actually. So that was interesting. I like totally failed and then I picked myself up without even knowing it. And yeah, so that happened. And then he like was making a little bit of progress to talk to me, kind of. I mean, he asked if I was sober and I was like, no. And he was like, oh. And so I've proven that I'm not exactly a sloppy drunk. Or a lightweight. At least I'm not sloppy when I'm tipsy or flirty, so that's good. And yeah, I'm probably gonna run overtime. Or I can just say this, but so we stayed up till 6:30 in the morning, and then when we were driving back home, we were in Julia's car, and like I'm just gonna go overtime. So we were driving. Lex and I stayed up for talking, and we watched Ty sleep. and we decided that he looks like a little baby angel when he sleeps. He's kind of cute when he sleeps. And this is the problem with going overtime. I just forget my stuff. So, stayed up till so they stayed there, like, most of everybody stayed there until 4:30, and Mitchell was, like, kicking Riley, like, pushing the table, this, like, coffee table into Riley's legs, because he was playing Mario Kart. He's just, like, slamming Riley, and it was really funny, and Mitchell was really mad, and, Alexa and I were like, there's no point in going to sleep now, so we just stayed up and talked for another 2 hours. So at 6:30, Julia wakes up, and she's like, I'm ready when you guys are, and so it was freaking glorious outside. It was just so beautiful, just, like, walking out and seeing the sun rising over, like, the new green, like, leaves and the fields in the distance, and it was, like, it was amazing. And we got in her car, and I don't know if it was on her iPod or it just straight up just came on the radio as soon as we got in the car, but we started the car, and what do we hear? I want to be free. I want to just live inside my Cadillac. This is my shit. So it's 6:30 in the morning after not sleeping for a full 24 hours because for some reason I woke up at 6:17 on Friday also. So 24 hours without sleep. Still looking hot as fuck. My cat eyes, I did cat eyes on Friday, and they faded a little bit, but they were still pretty much intact. Like, and I was, like, in my sexy bra, and I was just feeling good, and so I hop in the car, and that song's playing, and I was like, damn, feels good to be alive. Who the fuck am I? Anyway, so that was, yeah, that was a good moment. That was one of those moments where I just kind of, like, stepped back and appreciated my life. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry I went over, but just had to share that little bit of beauty with you guys. I love you, and Robin, since, like, my sympathy is with you, I'm really sorry. That's fucking terrible. Life is shitty sometimes also, but we're all here for you. Yeah, and I'm really excited to see you guys. Alright. Love you, bye.